Hi there, Scorpio, and anyone else tuning into your reading, including, let's say, your cross watchers, or someone mentioned this in a live chat. Crotch washers? I don't know, Scorpio. There could be some people who have an eye on you or your outfit. We'll call it your outfit. Like, are you staring? No, I'm just something on your shirt. Anyways, okay. So it doesn't say boobs though. Just say that you're obsessed with me already, and let's move on. I'm hearing that as well. Like, oh my, like there's somebody who's obsessed with someone. No, like really. No, like, yeah, I would punch that ticket. I'm hearing it if I had to. Like, this is what I'm hearing. I would confirm it. Like, I would come out publicly and say it. I'm hearing that as well. Like, someone's so confident that they know that someone is obsessed with them. I'm seeing a kid like running and like kind of does like the bunny hop like over someone else. I don't know. Take it as you will. Anyways, so Scorpio, thank you for tuning in. Welcome. We're here with your reading. This is April 2021. Yeah, it's funny. I was gonna like do your reading in a little while. I'm here because it's been a while. It's that song. And then I was like, yeah, no, I can't wait. I'm hearing, yeah, no, this is not going to be something that is appropriate, okay, or even feasible, like, down the line. Now, Scorpio, I'm seeing somebody was, like, thinking, like, oh, I'm going to eventually, like, hold her hand. Okay. I'm seeing the 24th here of April. I'm going to be looking at the astrology as well of this month, so we can kind of get that perspective as well of things, because it is potent. And I find that readings that, let's say, I do for this month really may resonate about 6 to 8 months down the line. I found that to be true for things that have been really very much uncannily spot on about a year even down the line, but sweet spot really being 7 to 8 months. I find that also watching other signs is helpful for me, and specifically Scorpio for me resonates quite a bit. I am a sun sign Pisces, my moon is in Sagittarius, my Mars is in Gemini, my Venus is in Aries, but my rising is in Scorpio, and my Mars is in the house of Scorpio. So sometimes you might resonate with a sign that is just so unexpected, like, oh, I would never expect that sign to be like, but you really want to watch it for whatever reason, maybe you're drawn to it, feel free to watch that reading, right? Always heed your personal intuition. So, and of course it's different for everyone, so many factors you play in the birth chart, nuances, subtleties, even transits and progress charts that might make you find that you resonate in a certain way at a certain point in time, more so with a certain sign. And an example, for example, Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, in my birth chart is about 13 degrees away from my moon. So even though Pluto's ruler of Scorpio, for me, it's also in Scorpio. So in its natural ruling sign, it's quite strong. Being in the first house as well there, right? It's the angular house. That is the first house. That's your entry into this sort of whatever it is in Scorpio, so that's also pretty much further emphasized there. And then when it's conjunct, the moon is in Sagittarius, but it brings that Plutonian Scorpionic energy along with it, and Pluto for me is conjunct my ascendant in Scorpio. So there's a lot of that Scorpio energy there regardless. You don't have to be a sun sign Scorpio, again, to find that, these energies are really relevant in your chart even, and that goes especially for those who have a planet in the house of Scorpio as well. Another example, my Mars in Gemini, and I'm going to stop talking about myself here, in just a minute, but Spirit wants this message out for whatever reason. Okay. Those of you who have followed for quite some time know that I don't generally talk about my placements, so this might really be a message for a number of you, important message. It could even pertain to synastry, right? How your planets interact with that of another. But anyways, my Mars is in Gemini. Okay, and maybe think, well, what does that have to do with Scorpio? Well, it's in the house of Scorpio. So Mars, and why does Mars matter in terms of, in general? Well, Mars is also the ruler of Scorpio in addition to Pluto. So when it is in its natural ruling house, that is for Mars either the first house of Aries or the 8th house of Scorpio, is going to be freaking really, really happy. Really comfortable there. It's going to bring its pillow along for the ride. For the sleepover. Now, Scorpio, what are we running? What is all the calendar? I got homework. I can't hang out today. Sorry. What's all of this? I'm seeing a lot of like putting things off, distracting energy. I'm hearing that as well. Like, oh, no, I don't want to deal with it today. I'm hearing that as well. Something comes around Scorpio that just makes it like impossible not to address at a certain point. Now, let's pull the ephemeris and see what is at play. Just really plain and simple. While I'm filming this right now, and by the time we move into the first year of April, we're gonna have had quite a bit here that has moved since into Aries. So yeah, the Sun in Aries, Venus in Aries, and it's funny, it's my natural placement again. Let's see what else. Mercury is in Pisces here, and it will be for a little bit of time. Yeah, it won't be quite in Aries on the first, but by Aries season, it will have moved into, the mid part of let's say, April. It should be knows right there in front of me. I'm not sure what that's linked to, but okay, and Mars in Gemini, and it will be there for quite some time. And we've already moved through Mars in Aries when it went retrograde. It was 2020. So anyways, let's continue. Okay, what else here? Anything important? We have the new moon in Aries this month, of course, right? And preceding that, right before we move into April, we have the full moon in Libra. So there is a lot going on that also leads up into April, and it's important to note that what does come through in a reading, in a particular monthly reading, is not just that month. It could be touching upon details from years ago even. So just as much as it speaks to something, references the future, so-called, it can also really hit upon matters of the past as well, so-called, that have been a focus or that were a focus for a number of you. Really, really important as well. It's important to remember that these energies and these messages can be interpreted in a number of ways. So if it is something that is like coming through, right, and you're thinking, well, how is that? How could it could be metaphorical, it could be spiritual, it could be physical, it could be psychological, it could be energetic, it could be spiritual. We are here in physical form. It could be astral. Take it as you will. So there is so much at play. Let's jump into it already, Scorpio. I think you're ready, right? I'm hearing, no, Rhonda, I'm not ready. I'm hearing that. I don't. I'm seeing someone's like, all right, on stage now, and it's like Scorpio's like, no. I'm hearing that. I don't want to go. I'm hearing that as well. I don't want to go back to the table and talk to her about that. 3 Swords in reverse. No freaking wonder, Scorpio. Listen, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. 10 of Pentacles, yes. Woo! Karmic, whoa, hermit. Ooh, whoa, yee. Ah, ooh, ooh. Ah, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm hearing that. Temperance, someone's like, I don't feel confident yet. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, it's like someone keeps like, how do we say this? It's their turn to talk in front of the class. Okay, they got the presentation on their name is down on the list. They're next. They're coming up next. Okay, they keep pushing like someone else in front of them. They're like, you can go first. No problem. They're like, what a civilian. What is it? What is Sumerian? What is the name they say? Oh, what a good deed. What a good deed, fella. It's like, yeah, no problem. I'm seeing somebody eating olives. They're like sitting back and like they're plucking olives off of a little toothpick. It's like, no worries, not a single hair on my neck. I'm hearing that as well. This person's like shaving. Like, I'm good. I'm good. Also with like my grandma's, I'm hearing notes. I don't need to take any. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. It could be a very metaphor. Yeah, or hermit reverse, higher reverse. I'm hearing that hermit. I don't know. Well, in the sense of saying, there's no judgment, no offense to anybody here, and I'm just channeling things as you will. Again, it could be in this metaphor, but it could be something karmic. It could be something, it's like, there is, as I get it, a progressive energy here coming through with the Temperance card upright, okay? This is something even inevitable. 7 of Wands reverse. And we're going to pull more cards. Eventually, Scorpio, we're going to pull cards for each of the days here between the 1st and the 30th of April, 2021. And we're going to see more so what is at play. But from what I'm seeing so far, there is a dynamic here. Well, what I'm seeing here with the Temperance card is that, yeah, it is something that you actually maybe do actually really, really, really want, and that is maybe has so many dimensions and layers to it. We got a really thick onion going here. I'm hearing the Empress in reverse in terms of this, like, this is the 7 of Wands in reverse, like, okay. It's not a matter of even just like saying we want to take her out tonight. 2 of Cups in reverse, we're in that Hierophant reverse. Yeah, the chessboard is pretty much, I'm hearing, broken into 2 now. I'm hearing that, I don't know what that's alluding to. Ooh, I didn't even notice. The 9 of Swords and that Mother of Swords, the 2 cards in the deck that were upside down. Wow, we're just shuffling them like that. Typically, I would have felt that, but this is a new deck. It is not the first time that I'm reading with this. I think it was Cancer that we read on first with this new deck, so take it as you will. But the Mother of Swords and the 9 of Swords were upside down. Very interesting. I didn't catch them until then. And they're both air sign cards, and they're both really kind of strong air sign cards as well. We'll say the 9 of Swords is like, yeah, they're like on the mental plane, like, I'm just screaming. It's like someone walks into the room, they're like, oh, you're still screaming? Yeah, don't sit here next to me. It's like, what? I don't know, you guys. This is someone maybe with themselves. They're kind of like, how do we say it? Like, someone can say, are you self-sabotaging yourself, Scorpio? Like, what's going on here? And it may not be your energy. It could be someone else's or the energy that is mutual. But or even reflective, okay? It's like that moment, I'm even seeing two characters in a movie, like, they look at each other and they're both like, they see, one person sees the other person screaming, and it's like, ah! And then they're like, ah! It's like, we don't even know what we're screaming at this point with the Nines versus Clear It. It's kind of like a E.T. moment where, well, I don't want to ruin the movie for those of you who are now thinking of watching it. 2021, no judgment. I haven't seen so many movies that people are like, how are you, like, okay? It's like, I'm not okay. Go watch, yeah. Have you seen Alchemy? Half the people on here feel like either I'm, yeah, a lot of people, some people get it, some people really get it, some people, I think I'll still watch, but I won't subscribe yet. Okay, I gotta figure myself out here. What was that? What happened there? Sometimes when people, I guess they watch, they're like, what in the world? No, Death Card in reverse. No, Scorpio, what is happening here? Yeah, no, like, someone yeah. I mean, it was somebody, like, sits down, like, a raging, money machine. I'm hearing that as well. I'm seeing a machine. It's like it's like an arcade game. It's like a token thing. It keeps shooting out, like, money. It's the weirdest vision. It's like, it's just, but it's, like, distracting from something else. I'm hearing that. It's like, stop! I'm hearing that. Ace of Swords upright, Eight of Swords in reverse. This could be you with yourself as well. It's like, hey, I had to interview myself at a certain point, okay? I needed to really say, what's going on? Like, do we need to call the police on this? I'm hearing that as well. It's situation. I'm hearing with your parents. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that's alluding to. Ace of Swords here, Marry the 4 button. Now, there's something that maybe you feel you need to bring change to. You have the Eight of Pentacles here upright, and, you know, the archetype of parents can resemble also history. So there's something, though, that you feel is maybe even, like, not really appropriate, but, like, you didn't call it out yet. I'm hearing that. Mother of Cups, Son of Pentacles, and I'm hearing the song because I'm going crazy, crazy, crazy just to thinking about you, baby. I'm seeing someone is kind of going mad. They're going totally bananas, like, not addressing something. It's like they didn't know how much it was eating them up alive. That's the feeling I'm getting, you guys, okay? It's like they could even be having dreams. It's like, great. Okay, great. Hangman in reverse coming through right there. Some of you dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, God. No, it's good. Someone's like, what's wrong, doctor? I'm hearing that. This is like somebody with their parents. I'm hearing in their parents. No, it's good. You're fine. How long have you not done the dishes? I'm hearing for, like, this is maybe some, what is this? Is this a medium? Yes, for a number of you. This is absolutely a medium. You have the Hangman in reverse, 2 of Cups upright, 4 of Cups upright. Some of you getting advice. You're like, so is she into me? Doc. Or what? Does she want to talk, or is it just, you know, me? I'm hearing in the silent film. Hello? Someone is so, like, nervous to even, like, think of whatever this isn't in this way. Like, why? Maybe they haven't, it's like, how do we say this? Well, she was only a fantasy. I'm hearing that. She was only, like, relevant to me in a certain area of life. I'm hearing that as well. It's like, I never would dare to actually go up to her and tell her that. It's like something like that. Okay? And then it's like, it's that moment. You're like, I can't believe I'm saying this. Can't believe I'm doing this. Maybe this is, like, in comparison to, it's foiling a prior dynamic that you held with someone. There is a lot here that we need to do, though, possibly, in relation to this space, possibly even formally, to get this really in a space that is appropriate. I'm hearing actually with the Hangman. Like, somebody's like, look, I haven't kissed anyone for a long time. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe this is someone getting back into a relationship after a long time, and they're, like, kind of just thawing out. They're like, I don't remember what this thing is for. I'm hearing that. You know, there is something that maybe someone didn't expect. I'm hearing that, like, to manifest in the way that it did as well. And, like, it was just, whatever that was, whatever that timeline was, the pace of whatever that was and the way it developed was just unexpected. Like, it threw someone off, okay? It's like I wasn't expecting for it to, like, all, like, roll down the hill like that, you know? I'm seeing two people, they were at a picnic together, like, someone's basket went flying with this, like, really strong gust of wind. And, like, they were both looking at each other like, Patrick, why don't you hold on to it? It's like, I don't know. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that voice and track. Yeah, it's like there's something going on here. Let's clear it. Like someone was acting like they don't know what's going on. It's like that was your helmet, bro. Like you needed it to ride your motorcycle, and you're acting like it's not relevant to like the way that we like both arrive at the party now. Okay, like please, like you need to drive me there. Okay, you got that's for this is getting so silly. I don't know if I want to like hitch a ride with Leo in the reading and call it Zilly, but you know it's silly. I'm gonna say it with the Z at the end of the it's. It's silly. For a number of you, you're in love. This is like the doctor is like prescribing like what's the problem, man? Why I can't get over her? I'm hearing that as well. I'm seeing a Saint Bernard here. So yeah, John, I see you got a long history here together. It's simple though. The stationery tells it all. It gives it away. I'm seeing someone like, I don't know what. Like it's the way they wrote the letter, the email to like this person. Like it's so clear. Like this person went through the lengths of like getting a typewriter. They have a typewriter to like write it. It's like obvious. Okay, it's like obvious to anybody else in the environment. Like he literally went and he bought a typewriter to get the proper font, the right font to write out this letter in, and now he's like creating a whole museum for like of art for all of like his decisions that he made in relation to her. Like he clearly, I'm hearing montage. He's making a movie, but like he clearly. So it's like, are we gonna go play soccer now? You want me to get my cleats? It's like no, no. I'm hearing this is someone trying to distract the situation. Like they're trying to throw it off even with themselves. Okay, it's like it's not what you think. I'm hearing that as well. Interesting. One second, let's clear it. Death card is looking. Look, we gotta make this clear. Scorpio, I'm gonna pull these cards down so you can see them. The Hanged Man begins the storyline here. The Death card leads it out in this first week at least, right? We're talking about the 1st to the 7th of April. Now, what I'm seeing for a number of you, and you do have the Emperor, you got the 2 of Cups, you have the 4 of Cups. For a number of you dealing with someone, okay, let's not get into that yet. But for a number of you, let's clear it and ground down the right side of the body and just ground that and root that. For a number of you, like, it's so clear. Okay, to someone else specifically, and this can be your own perspective. This could be you with yourself and your higher self. Maybe it's like, or your own guide. You know, you're looking down on yourself. You're looking in on yourself. Let's clear it. It's like Cleopatra. I'm hearing makes me happy. I'm hearing that as well. Okay. The Hangman and the Death card. Like I'm seeing even somebody shouts in like a really public area. It's like, but the moment when someone has an epiphany in public and they're like screaming on the metro, it's like, I got it. I'm hearing that. She's in love. I'm hearing that. Okay, sir, you're starting to look a little crazy, a little mad. You need a magazine? What's going on? It's like everybody on the metro is like looking at somebody here. Like, is he in Hollywood? He's practicing for his audition right now. I'm seeing someone in the metro, like in New York City, like. They're like, it's like, you know, entertainment capital. Well, it's similar to LA, whatever. But you know, especially if you want to be auditioning for plays and stuff. Anyways, like someone's like, pay no mind to the mansion, flashing on the screen TV now, on the big screen TV. What? Something going on in the environment. It's like something concurrent to what's happening here. I'm seeing someone like feels like they won the lottery. This came through in a reading. It was in 2017, I believe. That was about a year into when I started the channel. I did a Scorpio reading, and it was someone who was, they were like in a big crowd of people. If you remember this reading, comment. Very interesting. Somebody in a crowd of people in a really public area, and they see something, or they're looking up on stage and they realize, holy shit, like I just won. And I remember that. Very interesting reading. Okay, for whatever, you know. But anyways, let's clear it. Maybe someone is even like reviewing something nostalgic. They're like, and here is that, and here is this. It's like someone is talking about someone in the past. No, somebody else looking on in the space, whatever it is. It could be a spirit guide. They're like, or a medium. It's like, you're clearly mirroring each other. I'm hearing that as well. You're clearly in love, bro. Stop with the mayonnaise. They like slap this person's hand down and keeps putting mayonnaise, like keeps slathering it on their hot dog. Like, what do you think, bro? Like she in love. It's like, put your mayonnaise down. You don't need any more for your homecoming event with her. I'm hearing that as well. Somebody's maybe insecure. Let's just continue to pull. or not pull, just drop, and then we'll drop, stop, drop, and roll. It's like, it's not that bad, Scorpio. Like, you don't need to be so freaked out. Like, somebody is like, assuming the worst. I'm hearing that. What if it's a can of worms, man? And all the worms start making, like, you know, babies. And it's, like, multiplying before our very eyes, and it's happening all at once. It's like, this sounds like a dream situation, like a nightmare. Yeah, no, who's good at that here? Somebody's real good at, like, creating these, like, worst case scenario, what if situations. What if the bird poops on me? Instead of delivering the message. Empress at the base of the death card. They could be a little paranoid. Yeah, well, if you do have a lot of Scorpio regardless, there could be an ounce of paranoia every now and then. But, yeah. I wonder what the full moon is in this month. We'll get to it in a bit. But, okay, let's continue. I'm going to pull the cards here in the third week so far that we're pulling. Okay, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Scorpio, I'm happy to see that moon in reverse in your third week. It's about time, right? I'm seeing something that's just, like, revealed. Like, it's the feeling of, like, the bus that just, like, just kind of just took a break finally. Like, after a 14-hour, like, ride, it's, like, just pulls over. It's, like, shoo. It's, like, reminds me when I was in Sicily. Sometimes I would take these bus rides from one region to another. It was so fun. It was freaky sometimes, though. Like, it would sometimes ride along the coast of this really mountainous terrain, and it would be like riding like on the edge, like, kid you not. And it's like, okay, this driver has been doing this for a while apparently. Like, he doesn't seem freaked out about the turn he just made there as well. Like that. All right, cool. Let's just like keep trying to get to the destination. Yeah, it was interesting, fun times, but sometimes the bus would take a break because it would be like 14 hours or something. That was the longest I think I've ever taken. Anyways, it's clear around now. Yeah, I think that was the longest, it was 14 or something. So obviously we're going to be taking a break of some kind. It's like the sound of the bus, like settling, you know, sort of vibe. Strength card coming through. Scorpio, dear Scorpio, we pulled actually into May. Wow. Okay. So, well, this is obvious. I'm hearing summer loving felt so good. Never felt so good. What's that song from Greece? Let me pull it up. The time is exactly 2. All right. Summer loving had me a blast. I don't think that's not possible. Summer loving happened so fast. I met a girl crazy for me. Met a boy cute as can be. Summer days drifting away to... Oh, someone is also really self-conscious. They're like... I don't know if she sees me as creepy or like cool or cute or like a mix of some of those adjectives, leaving one of them mainly out. What do you think? I'm seeing orange, an orange truck. Summer days drifting away. Well, huh? Tell me more. Did you get very far? Tell me more. Like, does he have a car? She swam by me, she got a cramp. He ran by me, got my suit damp. I saved her life. She nearly drowned. He should off splashing around. At the end of the Sagittarius reading, it was the New Moon and Pisces reading. Someone had fallen in the water here, but they like pulled him out of the water. Anyways, well, huh? Tell me more. Was it love at first sight? Okay, continuing. Took her bowling in the arcade. We went strolling, drank lemonade. We made out under the dock. We stayed up till 10 o'clock. Summer fling don't mean a thing, but oh, the summer nights. Well, okay. He got friendly holding my hand. She got friendly down in the sand. He was sweet, just turned 18. Well, she was good, you know what I mean. Summer heat, boy and girl meet, but oh, this is the song that I'm hearing from Greece. Wow, that kind of rhymed there. Anyways, so, but oh, the summer nights. Tell me more. Okay. How much dough did he spend? Tell me more. Well, maybe we should, different for everyone. Did he spend? No. Okay. There should be like a little side note, like, okay, well, if he didn't, how much did you spend? Yeah. No, okay. Just kidding. Okay. It turned colder. Wait, we didn't get fully through that. Could she get me a friend? It turned colder, that's where it ends, so I told her we'd still be friends. Then we made our true love vow. Wonder what she's doing now. Summer dreams ripped at the seams. But all those summer nights, tell me more, alright. Someone, okay, this is a medium listening to Scorpio, like, tell this person about their whole love situation. It's like, Scorpio, so you're obviously not here for love with me then. I'm hearing that. Oh my. What? Maybe someone is realizing someone's in love with someone. I'm hearing that as well. Like, it's something in the behavior. It's like, you printed that name on, like, a really big, glad to be here, glad to meet you, like sticker on the chest. Like, clearly it's about you and her. I'm hearing that as well. Oh my gosh. I'm hearing my tooth hurts. I'm hearing that with the 10 of Cups. It could be a metaphor. Devil here coming through. Let's clear it. Someone's like, I gotta go. Yes, I gotta go, Nancy. You drew your picture. I still gotta draw mine, and I gotta do these clothes. Gotta fold them. Gotta sew them back up. I'm hearing as well. I gotta just kind of set my manic episode down for a minute. I don't know what that's only to. Oh my. What's the theme here? We got the Father Wands. Yeah, wow. With the Father Pentacles upright. Full in reverse. Somebody is in love. No, they are. Whether or not this is controversial, that's another story. I wonder why we pulled into May. Okay, we're going to get fully into May in your extended view. The link in my box below. That will be April 15th. Then we'll read on to May 15th. We'll see what is going on with the truck and its heavy last load here with the Hierophant reverse. This is something karmic. With the Devil as well looking in the future, this is something that we do feel, it's like, there's no going home without this situation being resolved. I'm seeing that with the Death card, making really, really creepy eye contact. I'm going to call it creepy with the Devil across the entire month. It's like, and he's mirroring the Hangman, and not creepy in like a, whoa, stay in your place on the map sort of energy. It's not like a restriction, what is the name? Restraining order energy. I'm not seeing it like that. It's just like someone, it's ironic almost. It's like, well, why didn't you say something until this point? I'm seeing that with the Death card, like looking at the Devil, like we need to admit this already. I'm hearing that as well. Like we're falling in love. It could just be that simple. Okay, Empress upright at the base of the Death card upright. Now, the Emperor is mirroring the Death card. The Son of Pentacles again coming through, that energy coming through. For a number of you, you're going to have to cut the dough. I'm hearing philo dough. Somebody's like ordering a pastry. They're like, I don't know what I want. It's like, you need to make your decision. Like, there's like a really antsy chef in the back as well. He wants to know like what's holding the line up. All right, we need more. I'm hearing barekos. It's like some kind of, I don't know what it is, but it's like, I'm hearing like the name of like a Greek pastry thing here. Justice in reverse. Something that they're like, it's like a puff pastry, but it's kind of like a croissant, but it's got like cheese in there, I think. Daughter of Pentacles, yeah, this is getting awkward. It's like, we gotta say something. Sooner or later, Mother Pentacles upright, sitting at the base of the Daughter Pentacles upright, Ace of Pentacles upright, sitting at the base of the Mother Pentacles upright. The Star is in reverse, mirroring the Mother Pentacles upright. Now, for a number of you, there's something that we feel we're late for, and it is just like that. We go from like, holly jolly, la la la, la 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 la. It is summertime, I don't really need to think about my homework. My homework is not relevant because I am gonna be sunbathing outside of my life. My life. I'm gonna be on vacation from my responsibilities with the Daughter Swords in reverse, but I'm hearing one fine day you're gonna see that we were meant to be. What is up with the inability to sing these songs tonight? I'm hearing that like someone maybe just has this like really big fear for a review of like what I would act like if I would actually approach her like that. Like, okay, there's a truck going by, it says optimal. Maybe somebody is a perfectionist as well. But with the Nine of Cups here, it's not like, okay, we need to figure this out. I'm hearing that song by Mariah Carey. It's called, I think, Fantasy. It's like, whoo. Okay, Nine of Cups and the Father Wands. It's like, this is not a logical thing that we're freaking out about. This is more a sensation that we don't want to give into. And you know, from those of you a lot of, even a bit of Scorpio in your chart, I'll say it that way. Scorpio is a potent energy with the Knight of Cups and the Father of Wands. You just have a dash of Pluto, and it's like, Pluto's here, and I'm gonna do my Pluto job. You know, Pluto likes to get to the root of things. But anyways, that's that. Nine of Cups again. Someone feels like suddenly we have no more time. Like, oh my God, like the radios are not working anymore. I have to flip to that one channel. Like, and now Father Wands. Scorpio is an emotionally sort of related energy, we can say. Scorpio is a water sign, and it's a psychic energy. It's very sensitive, extremely sensitive. Usually, those who've got a bit of Scorpio in their chart will be very much emotionally, I don't want to say mature because it really depends on, yeah. Okay, what you do with your emotional intelligence is, you know, are you going to manipulate with that? Like, being able to read people and read their thoughts, you know, and read other people's energy space. You know, that is different mediums, right? You can use that energy with. So it's like, is it in a way that is appropriate? Take it as you will. But regardless, for the sake of this reading here, we'll talk first about just the fact that somebody knows what's going on an emotional level, on an emotional, energetic, spiritual level, even an etheric level with the Nine of Cups. In other words, they know that there's a connection here. I'm not saying that they're like, I have to type it out and then understand it. It's like, on some level, and this can be an energy that somebody, you know, just holds, but they know that this is a soulmate connection. They're not stupid. We're just gonna say like, oh, like, let's set there's a medium getting real on somebody here. This is somebody who went to a medium. They're like, sit down, Claudius. I'm hearing that. Comma Santa. Why are you acting like you are like 7 years older than her? I'm hearing as well. You guys are the same age. You're in the same storyline. Okay, I'm hearing, come on. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing, you buffoon. Let's clear it. Death card, you're looking back at the Father Wands. Like, but I didn't say that I was like, you know, gonna say that. It's like, stop with the games. Okay? I'm hearing that. Like, you clearly said with your eyes, I'm hearing that as well, the Ten of Cups, mirroring the star, that you were going to sit her down and have a date with her at least, and that it would lead to that point. Now, this is somebody here who's defying and denying the angels in the room, I'm hearing, that are addressing the love that this person feels for that person over there. It's like, see two people in a room, they're like, go talk to her. Come on, Scorpio. Come on, Scorpio. Don't get on my last nerve. I'm hearing wing. I mean, don't get on the angel's wings now about this, okay, Scorpio? So, what are you gonna do? Is it today? Is it gonna be tomorrow? What? Go ahead. You put in your appointment here, okay? With Derice. This person's like, no, but it's gonna be too dramatic. Ten of Swords upright. Seven of Cups upright. Somebody like doesn't want to get into a telenovela situation with this person, but they realize that that's what it is inherently, and that's the passion in it, that's the love in it, but that's also the trouble and the tragic and the troubling side of the passion. I'm hearing the tricky part to it with the Strength card upright. Someone feels like this person knows him real well. It is maybe triggering as well. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles upright, Strength card upright, Seven of Wands in reverse. How long has it been that we haven't actually made love to this person? I'm hearing that as well. Now somebody feels like they need to make up, okay, with this person. Six of Cups in reverse. They're like, no, I'm fine. Heliotropic fantasies here on replay, on repeat. Let's clear it. What? So someone is, let's get this clear. Scorpio, Eight of Cups in reverse, Mother of Cups upright. There we go. Yeah, see, someone is going totally crazy. They're like, oh my God, she called me an astral again. Fuck. This person's like, I told you, go and talk to her. I'm hearing that. Until you like directly address it, it's not gonna get resolved. I'm hearing that. Now, the Death card, I'm seeing somebody is just like, seriously? The more you try to like ignore this, the bigger of an issue it's going to be. For a number of you, someone realizes that something is maybe even out of balance. They were trying to just like kind of, I'm hearing, see where things go. It's like, I'm hearing, yeah, no, I see through you. I see through that. I'm hearing that Death card. For number, this is someone who has a jealous streak, and they don't want that to get out of control. So they automatically close themselves off to anything that makes them sort of, you know, move towards the vulnerable part of the pool depth. I'm hearing that, like, right the moment they can't feel their feet, they're like, uh-oh, no, time for me to turn around. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm hearing, I don't do that whole, like, ooh, she deleted my number. Okay, like, maybe someone even deleted someone's number, but, like, because they were like, well, she may delete mine, so I'll just delete hers, like, just for kicks, like, now. Like, before it's, like, a whole, I'm hearing, you want an extra hot dog, extra mayonnaise situation. I'm hearing that. I don't know what, this has been coming through in a number of readings. Now, Scorpio, I know this sounds, like, so chaotic with the Death card. Maybe this is though someone in the environment, they're like, You really got to put an end to this, okay? I'm hearing this person was like, okay, fine, in May. I'm going to do it in May. It's like, if you wait until May, I'm hearing this, you're going to move in with a whole nother hot dog mayonnaise situation altogether. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing, but it's like in the movies. I'm hearing that. Isn't it more romantic if, like, you know what I mean? Right? I'm hearing, no, bro. I'm hearing it's going to be like oops, I did it again. I played with my life that I actually wanted to take seriously, and now I'm with the person that I really thought was, like, perfect for me. I'm hearing that as well. Like, this is someone who just, someone thinks something's even romantic. So they're really good friend. They're like, you need to tone it down. It's not a romantic song. Just don't sing it. Just don't sing it. Cut it. cut right there. Just don't even sing it. Okay? I'm hearing that. Like, somebody just, there's their good friend. They're telling them, it's not, don't go there. I'm hearing that. Like, this is someone, I'm seeing someone taking a selfie. It's like, I'm hearing Roger. I'm hearing rock so strongly here. It's like, they tell them, like, maybe they were going to post something on social media or something. They were thinking maybe of, like, talking indirectly to this person, like, cryptically, with the death card upright. Looking through the Ace of Swords and the Devil, I'm hearing, boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. Like, someone's conflicted in terms of the impression maybe they feel is going to be best in this space to give off. Like, should I act like I'm, like, just her brother, and then I'll see, like, if she bounces the ball back, like, harder as, like, her boyfriend? What do I do? It's like, there's a big distinction between brother and boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, big distinction. And, like, if you don't make it clear, she's going to begin to think that you brought the toilet paper for her tummy troubles, and and not for her type of, I'm hearing a tear off manuscript. I'm hearing Manuka? Someone is, no. This is a friend. Maybe they're, like, telling Scorpio, like, if you keep the cycle going, like, you're not, it's gonna become a disaster down the line. I'm hearing that. Like, the more you avoid, again, I'm hearing like this, talking to, I'm hearing your sweetie, like, she's actually sweet. Like, the way you see it, the way you feel it, the more it's going to become like she's gonna want to delete your number, bro. I'm hearing it like this, and at that point, she's not gonna bother to, like, even, like, note the number, like, when she does. Like, she's not gonna write it down before she deletes it. She's just gonna, like, delete it. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. No judgment, but, like, someone's trying to get the idea, like, across to this person. Like, I'm hearing Cleopatra going with the death card. But she's, like, gotta clean up her mess too, don't you think? It's like, no, Scorpio. Like, you do this together. It's not like, we have to first figure out our lives independently. Someone gets on the stage of, like, I need to just say what I think. It's like, that's not even what you think. Can you get off of that stage? Like, stop. I'm hearing that. Like, you want to sit next to her on the bus. Just admit it. No. Okay? I'm hearing that. 8 of Pentacles coming through. I'm right. This is someone who feels like they know how much there is involved to the situation. It's karmic, though. It is super karmic. But there's something that is coming after that point on, right? It's like, we have something that we want to develop in this space. It's like, you can't just think about the things that are challenging in relation to it. Yeah, and, you know, you do come through with that moon again in reverse, and this is in the last week of, I keep hearing May here, but this is the last week of April right now, right here with the moon in reverse, 8 of Pentacles upright, Mother Cups upright. It is controversial maybe, but it's like, it's all what you make it. So for a number of you, I'm seeing that someone's getting really up in their head when it comes to, like, how they're going to address the whole situation with, like, marry me or marry you. Like, am I gonna marry you, or, like, are you gonna marry me? It's like, are the lights on in the room? Like, that question would not have to be asked if, like, they were. Like, it was obvious. I'm hearing that this is not a question even. It's an understanding that's felt. Like, let's clear it. For a number of you, maybe somebody feels like the love is just there. They don't need to, like, kind of find, I wonder if this is something karmic, again, with the 8 of Pentacles and the Father of Pentacles. Like, is someone interrupting the way they're interpreting this? It could also, someone's super scared. Super freaking scared, yeah. Tower in the theme right there. 3 of Swords in reverse. So freaking scared. Daughter Cups, Father of Pentacles, how am I gonna like, holy shit, how am I gonna hold her hand in front of my parents? It's like, all right, no, like, it is just what it is. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, it's called love, and like when you're in love and you're in love, you're not gonna try and like sit on like the stool in a particular way with that person. You're just gonna say it, and you're just gonna see it, and you're just gonna see them. I'm hearing that as well. It's like, as that, I'm hearing that as well. Like someone's just getting all up in the head. Let's pull a Celtic cross, Scorpio. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, deep past, recent past, the 9 of Cups upright. Current state's the Daughter of Pentacles, right? Someone's getting super triggered. They're like, did she delete my number? Okay, 10 of Swords in reverse. The advice is the Mother of Pentacles upright, and the advice is the 3 of Cups in reverse. So someone's healing from something. I'm hearing that as well, and it can be their own mantra space, their own self-talk space. Okay, it's the way they talk to themselves about this relationship. In the near future is the Son of Pentacles upright, hopes and fears, the 8 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands in reverse, leading out in the final outcome with the Son of Wands horizontally laid. For a number of you, this is really a situation where somebody, I'm hearing again this way, they are in love, but they're wondering, like, when to acknowledge that. Okay, like, in the way of saying, like, I'm gonna jump on stage, don't worry. But then they're looking back at, like, the other people backstage. They're like, but are they gonna also jump on stage? Because, like, they're almost waiting for someone else to make a move first, and then they'll jump on stage with them. It's like 10 of Cups upright, 4 of Wands upright, and the Fool in reverse with the World in reverse. There's an entire world here waiting for you, Scorpio. The minute that you address what you really feel, the way you feel it. Now, this is, again, I'm going to emphasize something that maybe is obvious. It's like, you know what this really is. It's just a matter of maybe coming out with it in a public way. We're going to get into your extended link in the box below with further clues as to, you know, why it is that we have this mirror in our hand, like, everywhere we go. I'm hearing that as well. Like, someone is maybe, they feel nervous or they feel sensitive or even distracted when they're even around this person. Why would that be? The Son of Wands is cranking his neck looking at this Daughter of Pentacles in the current state. Someone's like, is she married yet? I'm hearing that as well. Death card in the Daughter show. Somebody is really involved with someone, but it's like they feel weird about that for whatever reason. 9 of Swords, the Emperor on the floor, Mother of Wands upright. Oh God. I'm hearing, what, Johnny? This person's like, get her like a ring. What the fuck are you doing? It's like, it's like, this is again, I'm hearing Rose Doll. This is like an E.T. moment when E.T. like sees, who is it? Rosie O'Donnell? Who is it? Not Rosie O'Donnell. Drew Barrymore. And E.T. like gets freaked out. She gets freaked out. They're like, ah! And he's like, ah! You know, there's that moment. It's like, this is someone with their friend though, okay? They're like, how do I do it? I don't know. It's like, just do it already. Like, they're trying to confess something, and it's like, it's just not happening. So they're like, now at a certain point, they're trying to cough up the, I'm hearing cough up, cough up the connection. At a certain, it's like, I love you. It's like, at that point, it's not a good look. I mean, the Son of Wands reverse. That's what someone's trying to tell someone. Listen, Scorpio, don't let it get to that point where then you have to acknowledge it, you know? Where you like maybe bump into them in public, you know? And then it's like, or you poop on their lawn, you have to clean it up, and it's like they're walking right by there. Like, don't let it get to that point with the Daughter of Swords where it's obvious and then you have to admit it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Even from a karmic perspective, I'm hearing that with the 10 of Pentacles. Now, for now, this is something that is just so clear already. It's just so obvious with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse in the deep past. It's just been a matter of what we would be doing in relation to that space. So something is very ripe. I'm hearing that as well with the Son of Wands. And it's a realization. It's like that this is maybe meant to be, or that this is real. With the Daughter of Swords looking down at the 9 of Swords and the Death card, it comes down to as well to vulnerability, how really we're able to present ourselves in the way that we really see ourselves in the situation in relation to this person. For a number of you, someone's just so frazzled when it comes to what will that other person ask after I say what I feel. I'm hearing that as well. So yeah, it's funny because Scorpios, they love to ask questions. That's like a way you'll know. You'll be able to tell Scorpio apart from a number of other signs is, yeah, they all love to ask questions, but like they're very private. So like if you want to ask them a question, yeah, they kind of look at you like, why the fuck you want to know my middle name? All right? So you don't need to know that. Okay, 10 of Wands up. I was like, but you just asked me like my mom's last name, her brother's middle name, their mutual, you know, mirrored message together, mirage. I'm hearing that. And you don't even want to tell me your little middle name. I'm hearing Franklin. I'm hearing he's all buttoned up. Like, he won't even, like, break a little stanza here out with me. Maybe someone here is shy physically. Let's get a few cards on that. The World. Oh. So it is something possibly physical. Maybe someone feels like there's a healing energy that is to come. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll jump into your extended view. The link in my box below. That is April 15th to May 15th. Let's see what's coming through here. I'm hearing it's really hot though, with the Magician leading you out and the Sword of Wands in reverse. It's got something that is, I'm hearing it's a building summer heat. I'm hearing that. Okay, well, it's a wave, a heat wave. I'm hearing that Magician and the Mother of Wands. I'm seeing a heat wave, like an actual heat wave. There's something that someone maybe, well, it's coming forward. I'm hearing it's breaking out. I'm hearing that as well. Scorpio, I could not leave you on that note. I just could not leave you on that note. Let's do just one more little. We're gonna pull a card here for each of the months. Okay. Yeah. Let's just jump into this here. Okay. I'm hearing enough is enough. We said and we did enough. I'm hearing it like this. I'm gonna pull here into the long term actually because. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot here at play. We're going to read from last April, May, June, July. I'm hearing I'm really attracted to her. August is the Devil in reverse. September, Hangman in reverse. October, Three of Pentacles upright. November, December, January, February. I'm hearing Philomena. This came through in another reading. March, April, May. Okay, June, July. I'm hearing summer loving, it happens so fast. That song that we sang earlier. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. August, Mother of Swords in reverse. September, Four of Cups. For a number of you, I'm hearing this again. You're in love with someone. I keep hearing this. Hangman in reverse, mirroring that Four of Cups. For a number of you, and this Hangman's mirroring the Six of Cups. This is somebody that you've had your eye on, you're really attracted to them. I'm hearing that. The Six of Cups is mirroring the Sun. You almost like know that this is destiny. It's like so clear to you. It's like, I know who she is to me and I know who I am to her. Like, I'm hearing heresy, but like this is a fantasy. Like someone has not yet really acknowledged this in broad daylight is what I'm hearing, at least to this point, specifically leading into 2020. Like we're not really actively calling it out. Now we will see a lot of progress made here. In February, I'm seeing that. Something is really building. I'm hearing it in this way. With the Justice card in reverse, maybe for a number of you, that's when we're feeling a little bit nervous is when it comes to how it is exactly on what side of the fence we bring this out from. Possibly there's a religious side to this as well. Definitely a religious side with the Hermit in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse, Mother of Pentacles upright. There's something related to family possibly. You know, how is it that we're going to call this out in a public way, in a way that feels fair? We lead out with the Lovers, the Seven of Wands upright, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. For a number of you, there's something that we are remembering, we are writing even out, we are recalling. I'm hearing we're recognizing, actually. I'm seeing that with the Lovers. I'm seeing two people walking by in construction in an orange trolley, the World right there. Someone's made a decision. They're going to call something forward. They're going to call someone out. I'm hearing as well. And they're going to say it as they feel it, how they feel it. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is July is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. To start making plans here is what I'm hearing. Eight of Wands connecting that Justice card in reverse in March. Nine of Swords just fall on the ground. From March to July, we have that Eight of Wands and Nine of Swords sitting on top of the Eight of Wands. It's very exciting, but there's a lot to it. Oh, I thought we forgot that Emperor on the floor. No, we picked him up. Okay, so Empress right there. For a number of you, there's something that you are you find very promising. It's like, I see how this is going to be carried out, and I'm very excited about it. I'm hearing that. So, you know, there is still some murky water here is how I'm hearing it. Things that need to be cleared. The air needs to be cleared here with the Four of Cups upright, leading out at the end here of, let's say, June, July, let's say August, September, June, July, August, September. Yeah, there's going to still be, Father Wands. Maybe someone feels like they need to clarify something from the past. We'll get into that extended link to my box below. I'll see you.